It's HighTechDad, and I've been driving an Infiniti G37 Coupe Journey for the past week to and from a trade show, and I really love this car. It's a lot of fun to drive. It's got incredible performance. It has a 330 horsepower engine, which gets off the line extremely fast. This is a coupe version, so two-door, seats 4. So probably wouldn't be good for my family of 5. We all have to sort of battle who gets to ride in it. But I've definitely had a lot of fun with it. So it's got 270 pounds of torque. It's a rear wheel drive, and it's a 7-speed automatic, which also has sort of a drive shift sport mode. So you can drop into sort of a manual shifting right over here. And it automatically downshifts and matches your revs as you do that. This one comes with the sports package, so it's got high performance tires and brakes, and it really handles like a dream. You can take corners very tightly. It's a lot of fun off the line. So the G37 is really designed for 4 people. It's a little tight in the back. If I can spin around here, I was able to get my kids in here, and it was pretty comfortable for them. We did some road trips to Monterey, and definitely had a lot of fun. So the Journey comes with the, this particular one comes with the technology package, which has an adaptive cruise control. And I really like this feature a lot, simply because you set the cruise control speed and it automatically monitors how close the car is in front of you and will speed up or slow down based on the distance that you predefine. Another nice little touch here is the analog clock. And the screen here has a lot of great features built into it. It's fully touch screen, but also has a nice jog dial here to let you go through different options. The GPS is extremely good compared to a lot of others that I've seen. The voice doesn't like overpower you. I kind of like the female voice in this one, so it's not a nagging voice. But it's good. It mutes, or it lowers the volume of the audio, whatever you have coming in. So another nice feature, so it does have a loading for CDs or DVDs. So if you're parked waiting for your kids, possibly, you know, for during an activity that they're doing, you can actually watch a DVD here. It has satellite radio, AM, FM. You can also plug in your USB device like an MP3 player or an iPhone, and it will play the music there. And it also has a really nice speech recognition option here. So what I'm going to do is test this out for you. So I'm just going to hit the speech button right here on the steering wheel. And one quick thing, there are a lot of great controls on the steering wheel to really keep your eyes on the road and allow you to control much of the features of the car as you're driving. So I just hit the voice control here.
Would you like to access phone, navigation, information, audio, or help? You can push the talk switch to stop voice prompts and give a command at once. Remember to wait for the tone before speaking.
Information.
Information. Please say fuel economy, maintenance, traffic information, or where am I?
Fuel economy.
Showing fuel economy. Please use manual controls to continue.
So here you can see a readout. I've been getting almost 20 miles to the gallon. It shows how many miles I have till hitting empty, and you can see that it really kind of understood everything that I was saying. We'll try it one more time, and you can always bypass the controls if you start to get to know some of the commands.
Would you like to access
You just have
phone,
to hit
navigation,
the button
information,
again.
Audio.
Information.
Information. Please say fuel economy.
Where am I?
Showing where am I. Please use manual controls to continue.
And so it pulls up the map of where I am exactly. So as part of the premium package that it comes with, it does come with a moonroof, which I always love. It always makes a car that's smaller inside seem a lot bigger. It's got a 2 gigabyte music box with 8 megabytes of storage, so you could download your music files and store them directly in the car. I didn't actually try this out, but I did connect an iPhone and play music from that. So in terms of the sport package, it has 19-inch aluminum alloy wheels with performance tires, and it has paddle shifters right on the side here, so you can downshift or upshift right on there, as well as using the gear shift. And the sport brakes are 4-piston front and 2-piston rear calipers, and the sport suspension, like I said, is really tight. You can take turns extremely quickly. One little feature that I'm not quite sure what it is, but when you turn on the lights, and let's see if I can do this here, a little light comes on right here. And my kids and I are debating as to what this is. I haven't read the manual on it, but it does throw a really soft glow down into the driver's side. So we're thinking it's sort of like a map light, but without it being too bright. So another thing that it has is a push button start. I always like that. It's got automatic rain sensors for the windshield wipers, and it has automatic lights that turn on based on how bright it is inside or outside. Another thing in terms of the automation, so you can set automatic climate controls or dual climate controls. And it's extremely easy to navigate when you're driving. One thing to note, though, that the GPS when you're driving is somewhat limited, so they don't want you being distracted from when you're driving trying to plug in things. So be sure that you set your destination ahead of time. So the Infiniti G37 Journey itself is very unassuming from the outside. It's extremely streamlined. You can see the high performance tires and the brakes, and you can use as long as you have the key dongle, you can use the button here on the handles to lock and unlock. Here are the rear tires. You can see the high performance tires. One thing to note, that the trunk space is not huge, and there's a button to open it. As long as you have the dongle here, you can see that the trunk size is not too big. One thing that I found that was really funny was this sticker in the back that shows exactly how you can put in 2 sets of golf bags into the trunk. So this is obviously designed for someone who is not going to be traveling too far, but maybe going to the golf course or going around town, that sort of thing. Another nice feature is the rear view camera of the Infiniti. So you can see here that everything's pretty easily seen, even in a darker environment. But what I really like is the yellow box that changes based on how you turn the steering wheel. It shows the direction that you're going to go, and you know, if you're lined up straight. And it also has a sonar, so that if you get too close to the car behind you, it starts giving you an alert. So very nice little feature here. So lastly, getting in and out, it's fairly easy to do. You can pop up the seat like this, and then there's a button that lets you move the seat automatically. It remembers the position and that sort of thing. And then you can see the rear seat here, and pretty easy to get into. You can see it from the back here. And then once you're back in, you just push the button again and it all comes back. So if you want to read more about this car, the Infiniti G37 Journey, you can find out more on my blog, and that's at www.hightechdad.com. And if you have any questions about this or anything else, you can ask me on Twitter, and I'm at HighTechDad.